Hey everyone, it's Chris here from Everyday Survival Gear, and today I bring you the Nitecore HC50. 565 max lumen output headlamp. That is a beast. So let's get stuck into this. Um, there's so much information that I have to get through that I'm just going to show you what it comes with first. Couple of spare O-rings, the manual, which is very good quality, the holder, and the warranty card. Obviously the box itself. The light itself, and the headband to rest on your head and to hold the light. Now let's get stuck into a few features. Alright, so as I was saying before, this headlamp is an absolute beast. Its output, there's so much information that I have to get through that I'm just going to show you what it comes with first. Couple of spare O-rings, the manual, which is very good quality, the holder, and the warranty card. Obviously the box itself, the light itself, and the headband to rest on your head and to hold the light. Now let's get stuck into a few features. Alright, so as I was saying before, this headlamp is an absolute beast. Its output max is 565 lumens, but there's actually been people that have done tests and they're getting up to 700, 750 lumens, which is absolutely amazing. I don't see a need for you to have a normal flashlight if you're pulling out that sort of lumens from a headlamp. So the headlamp itself uses a Cree XML-L2 T6, as you can see there. The reflector type is SMO. It runs on either one 18650 or two CR123s. Obviously you get different running times from the 18650s and the CR123s, so it's up to you. But if you live in a country other than Australia where you can buy CR123s from your normal shops, then that comes in a lot of handy because of in any emergency you can just run and buy batteries instead of having to worry about recharging your own. So this monster light has 10 modes, 5 normal white modes plus 3 hidden modes. And the hidden modes are location beacon, so it'll be flash, 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 slow flashing, and a SOS. Plus it has 2 red modes. It's just got a constant red mode, plus a flashing red mode. So 10 different modes is a lot. You probably won't need to use them all, but obviously you just get the standard modes too. Low, medium, high, turbo, ultra low, and you get the flashing and you get the red. You probably won't need them all, but it's always handy just to have them there just in case. So it has an ultra wide beam distance of 100 degrees. So it's a super floody beam. It lights up like a whole area, like a lot. So the distance isn't that far. I think it's only around about 85 meters distance. But that's still sweet because the amount of light that you get out of here in the area that's lit is very good. So it has a double cooling system featuring integrated lamp sensor and intelligent temperature control for longer last usage time. And obviously you're going to get longer life out of the batteries and the light itself if the flashlight doesn't let it overheat. The HC50 also has a power indicator that blinks to let you know the voltage. So I'll throw in a battery. Actually, I'll just untighten this. That was my bad, guys. I tried to untie it the wrong way around. I'll show you around the light while I'm here, while I keep on talking. So it's kind of built like my Nitecore EA41, as in the sense the way that it looks and feels. The button is a little bit different. The button is a pressure switch, unlike the Nitecore EA41. The inside still looks like the Nitecore EA41. It's got this little part here, and this part spins around the terminal, so you always keep contact. So as I was saying, is I'll put this battery back in. It's also got the reverse polarity protection, so you can put it in either way around. Doesn't really matter. It's not gonna like blow up or not work or die. Try and tighten that up with one hand. Okay, so there's a red light and a green light here. I'm still yet to see the red light come on, but apparently it's there. So I'll just tighten it the whole way, and we'll count how many volts I have left in my battery. So that was 1, 2, 3, 3 volts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 3.9 volts left in this lithium ion. So still got a bit of energy there. I'm charging up another one now for the review. What's next? And it's accurate to 0.1 volts. As you can see, it steps up by 0.1 volts. So if your battery is only 2.8 volts, you'll get 2 blinks, then a pause, and then 8 more blinks. The actual light bezel itself is made out of aircraft grade aluminum alloy, HA3 military grade hard anodized coated mineral glass for the front. So it's also good quality there. IPX8, which means drop resistant to 1.5 meters, and waterproof and water resistant to 2 meters. So it's submergible too. So that also comes in handy, obviously, if you're going to be fishing, hunting, and it's going to be wet. You're really going to need that feature. So it's got like a lot of features to save power and whatnot, as usual. Even though the light is getting a little bit older, it's still got excellent run times, which I'll run through now, and I'll show you then. Okay, so let's see what it starts on. Let me just reset that the whole way. So this is the moonlight mode. With one 18650, you get 400 hours. In the CR123, 250 hours. Next mode is low, 32 hours with the 18650, 25 hours with the CR123. Medium mode, 6 hours 15 minutes for the 18650, and 5 hours 15 minutes for the CR123. High mode, 2 hours 45 for the 18650, and 2 hours 15 for the two CR123s. And then you got your highest mode, turbo, 1 hour and 15 minutes for the 18650s, and 1 hour for the CR123s. So the beam distance is only 85 meters, as I've already said, but it's just super floody, as you can see here. I'll also show you the red light on. So it does take a little bit of clicking, but you can access all the modes pretty easy. So the red light, you just hold it down, and then there we go. We've got the red light on. To get to the flashing modes is a little bit more difficult. I'll show you that just now. Alright guys, to get to the flashing mode, you really have to double click it really quickly. And then it's half click, and then you change modes. Now it's off. And then it's got a memory too, but it will always start in one of your normal non-flashing modes. So this time I started in moonlight. So as I was saying, you only got a half press to change your modes. The switch feels really good on it. It's really good quality. I left this on for a while now, and it doesn't overheat at all. The heat dissipation is just amazing on it. So I pretty much think that that's all that I have to run through. One more little thing is when you turn it on, the green light does indicate to show you that the battery is over halfway full. I think if the battery drains down too much, the light turns on red, from what I know. But so far my red light hasn't come on, but I think that's the only time when you see the red light on. There's also one more hidden mode, which is with the red lights. I'll show you that too quickly. So this flashing mode on the red light, it's pretty easy. So we'll turn it off, and we'll hold it down, which is the normal red mode. So make sure when you try and turn it on for the red mode, you hold it down the whole way. It's not a half click, it's a full click. And then a little half click, and then you get to the flashing modes. Now I'm pretty much ready to take it outside. I'll compare it to another headlamp that I have, and we'll see how it does. And as always, we kind of forget one part, but that's sweet. It angles 90 degrees on this pivot. So it works pretty well. Just got the two rubber bands to hold it, and then you can push it down to 90 degrees. So it pretty much goes the whole way down. You can see like that. and then the whole way up, and then that's how much you can angle. A lot of other lights, they're very limited to how much you can angle it up and down, but this one, it seems pretty much limitless. Alright guys, I'm outside pretty early in the morning, so I've got to talk quietly, about 4 a.m. Got on my standard headlamp. I've done a review on this. I'll link it in the video. So I'll turn this on and we'll see how it compares to the Nitecore HC50. Oh, I should add in, this also runs on one 18650 also, but it's only got one mode. No high, no low, only on and off. Alright guys, this is just the standard headlamp, the one mode, 18650 battery. Yeah, you see it's alright. I'll whip out the Nitecore HC50 and we'll see how that goes. Lower mode, which lasts for 400 hours. I kind of forgot to add this part in when I done the video. So obviously you're not going to be able to see that far, but for lighting up paper, it's pretty sweet. And maps, books, whatever. Plus it lasts 400 hours on 18650. Alright, we'll change to the next mode now. Alright guys, now next mode. As you can see, it's already starting to get a little bit too bright to see the piece of paper. But 35 lumens, low mode, 32 hours. So you can see it's already lighting up the ground in front of me. So this is more than enough for working on something or whenever you're going fishing or whatnot. But we'll crank it up a couple more times and we'll see how it goes. So next mode is medium, 170 lumens. Let me put my piece of paper down. Alright, so that's only medium mode, and that's 170 lumens. So you can see it already does a pretty good job of lighting up my backyard, and that's not even halfway technically. So the next mode we have to look at is the high mode, 350. Click it one time, half click. So that's high mode, 350 lumens. So you can see that's already lighting up my backyard, where even you on the camera can see very, very clearly. And my backyard isn't exactly tiny, so that's good. Very floody, not like my usual test, where you'll see a very tight, bright, hot spot. More floody. I got one more mode, turbo or ultra high, and that's 565 lumens. Alright guys, so now this is turbo, ultra, or whatever you want to call it. I'll try and move the camera away from the headlamp a bit, and I'll angle the headlamp out so you can see how well my backyard is lit up. Now this comes back to my old videos in the past where I said that you don't really need flashlights anymore as such, because headlamps nowadays are so bright. So I'm saying 565 lumens because Nitecore's saying that, but realistically people have done tests and they've gotten up to 700, 750 lumens from this light. So you can see it does a really good job, very, very bright. Let's go have a little walk. There we go. Now it's super floody because this area that's getting lit up is like crazy in floodiness. There is still a little bit of a hot spot, but it's not that big. Sorry, it's very wide, but it's not that much brighter than the rest of the light. And that's where I usually stand, up there. So I'll do a reverse shot. Alright guys, this is the red mode here on the Nitecore HC50. I'm just showing you reading a piece of paper because that's generally what you will be using it for, mapping or something close. It doesn't ruin your night vision, which also helps. I almost got a little bit ahead of myself too by ending the video, but I remembered I got to compare it to the other headlamp. So because the other headlamp only has one mode, high, right now I have the Nitecore HC50 on high, and to your left you'll find the other headlamp
on now. So you can see it washes out that headlamp, but you can't even see it. And to me before, this was my brightest headlamp, and now you can't even see it compared to the Nitecore HC50. So you can see what sort of job that the Nitecore HC50 does. I'm not going to say throw away your flashlights, but I'm going to say sometimes hands-free is easier, and get yourself a high-powered headlamp. Pretty much the same price nowadays. So that's pretty much it. Like, now that the prices have come down and the power has gone up, you can't go past it. I purchased mine from GearBest. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to get one too. And as always, guys, this has been Chris from Everyday Survival Gear. Like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.